Hello, 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 everyone. Well, that's not gonna work. You guys don't want to see my iPad. I'm trying to fix that. Oh, let's see what we can do. Hello, everyone. Welcome. Come on in. Say hello when you're coming so that we know that you are here. Let me just readjust using my other phone holder. Hello, Mary. Hello, Kay. What does this say? Recently something. I don't know what this says on here. I don't know what that says on there. I can't see it. Ah, there we are. There's my comments. Hello, everyone. Hello, hello, hello. Come on in, everybody. It's been a little bit, hasn't it? What, about 2 weeks, I guess. Last week wasn't a good week for me, so I had to cancel. Really didn't want to, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. Try to readjust my desk here a little bit. I feel like it's been forever since I've been up here stamping. I was doing some embroidery the other day. Starting to feel a little bit better for now. We'll take that. All right, let's see who all is here. So Kay is here, and Mary and Fran. Hello, Fran. Thank you again for the beautiful flowers. That was quite a surprise. I saw a car pull up. So good to be here with Sue and her wonderful ladies. Aw, so good for you to be here too. I was a little warm before, but now I kind of put my fleece back on. I was chilly. So welcome, everyone. Thanks so much for coming in. And again, I want to thank everyone for all of your thoughts, your prayers, your kind words, your cards, and everything else that you've been. There's Maureen. Maureen, let's give her a moment to come in. Thank you again, Maureen, for the flowers. She said if she lived close, she'd be bringing me meals. I don't know, Maureen. Huh? I may have to move you next door. Hello, hello. All right, well, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's been, what, about 2 weeks? I didn't come last week, and let me just tell you a little bit why. The steroids, they had stopped. They tapered them off, and I ended up with severe leg pains last Thursday, and I had a multidisciplinary meeting with all of my doctors last Thursday, and the pain was really, really bad. They ended up putting me back on steroids, and they're tapering my seizure medication. So I kind of had a couple good days this week, and then a day or two not so good. But tomorrow I have a meeting up at the, 2 appointments up at the Cancer Treatment Center to get started with radiation and chemotherapy treatments. And the radiation, they fit you with this kind of like a mesh, like mask kind of thing. And so I have that, and then I have another appointment after that. And just have to wait for the chemo drugs to come, and then the radiation and chemo will work together. Now, the radiation, I'm going to be going Monday through Friday for about 6 weeks. So we're just going to play it by ear and see what happens. I would rather be busy if I can tolerate everything. But we will go week by week, and I'll let you all know how that goes. That's probably not going to start until sometime in December. They said that there's sometimes they have to wait a couple weeks for the chemo drugs to arrive. So, and with the insurance and all that, blah, blah, blah. So we'll see how it goes. But anyhow, next Thursday is Thanksgiving, so I will not be live next Thursday, but I may pop in during the week sometime. We'll see how things are. And being that I'm home now more, if you'd like to see more of me, maybe I can pop in, and do an extra one here or there. But anyhow, hi, Carol. Welcome. Hi, Sherry. Good to see you too. So that's kind of what's all going on lately. Lots of phone calls, lots of appointments coming up. It's just, I really hate the telephone. Can I tell you that? I really dislike phones. And it seems like every day there's at least 2 or 3 different people reaching out from social workers to healthcare workers to Geisinger people to, yeah, you name it. Schedule this appointment, schedule that appointment. It's nuts. Anyhow, so thank you again, everyone, for all of your thoughts and prayers, and continue with those. Everybody asks, what do you need? What do you need? That's what I need. Not only for myself, but for my family and all of my healthcare doctors, nurses, and all those people too. They're all wonderful people. So right now we have, let's flip this to why we're here. We are having a huge sale. I don't know if you know of that, we are, but you have until tomorrow. And it's up to 20% off select products, and it's all from the annual catalog. Okay, so you want to check that out. It's a seasonal sale. There's a whole list. I did post the list here, so you can click on it. So punches are 10% off. Stamps are 15% off. And there's, I have them all listed here. What is this one? That's the stamps, 15% off. Holidays are coming. Great way to get some product for your stamping friends. These are more stamps. It's a nice printout, actually. I can actually read it. The dies are 20% off. So here's the thing. You know how we have the bundle? If you buy the bundle, you save 10%. Don't buy any bundles. Buy them separately, because you'll get the 20% off on the dies and the 15% off on the stamps. So that's a better deal. Embossing folders, 20% off. Designer series paper, 20% off. So, like, look at this one, for instance, the Tea Boutique, where it's $12, it's only $9.60. Yeah, stock up sale. Okay, then what's coming after that, starting December 1st, which is what? December 1st is 2 weeks away? 2 weeks away? Our list is going to be coming out with Last Chance List, which is going to be the little mini catalog, the holiday catalog, the July to December catalog. There's going to be items that are be retiring, and then there is going to be, look, a very, very small list of carryover items. And some of these are in different languages, so the list is even smaller, because, see, some are French. So that will be December 1st through, I think, January 4th, I believe. So last chance, and some of the items, look, this is smaller print. Let me put the glasses down the nose, because I'm still waiting to go to an eye doctor. Look at 60%, 40%, 60%. So definitely I will be posting that. That doesn't start until December 1st. Okay, but right now we are focusing on this huge sale. I haven't seen Stampin' Up! Do a sale like this in like forever, but it is only through the 18th of November, which is tomorrow. So the 15th through the 18th. Thank you all that have already placed orders. I really do appreciate that. I'm not really sure where everything's going to be going with the stamping and everything. I am hoping to continue this, because this is my therapy, between this and the embroidery. And I'm feeling better every day. So, yeah. I have a couple cards to share that I got in the mail. And if you hadn't noticed, I am doing a huge sale. I have 9 bundles of priority mail bags of retired stamps, dies, embossing folders, punches, you name it. One of them already sold. Bundle number 4 is already sold, but there's still 8 more bundles, and they are $115, but the value of each bag is a lot more. And if you need it shipped, it's $115. But if you're local and you want to come by and do a porch pickup, then I'll only charge you $100. But you are getting a huge thing. There is a YouTube video that I posted on my Facebook page, and I have on my YouTube channel, Stitchin' with Sue. So if there's anything that you would like to purchase, it's a big bundle, priority mail, shipping, and US only. And, you know, it's a great deal of retired products. So, and I'm telling you, like, I think it's a great deal. I really do. And with each purchase, I am including a freebie item. So, and It'll be a surprise. It could be something embroidered. It could be who knows what, but it'll be a surprise. Okay, so a couple cards I got in the mail. This one came today. It was actually a I didn't even know she was a stamper. This is from I think her name's Barb. No, Beverly. Beverly. She purchased some of my elf attire, so she sent her payment today. But look how pretty that is. You are amazingly amazing. And she wrote a nice little note in here, and she sent her payment for her elves and her elf attire and little baby elves and all that. So I do still have some of those items available too. Elf clothes, because I'm not able to do craft shows anymore because I can't drive, and well, anyhow. So I do still have some of those things if you're interested. And Sherry, who's here, I actually have 2 cards from Sherry. And I don't know if one came and then I didn't do the live, and I don't know how they passed, or one came and then another came. But look how pretty that is with the little teacups. I have this and I haven't really played with it much, but yeah, I saw someone did this with like a hot cocoa kind of thing, and to make like like a cup of cocoa. And I'm excited because this year I'm going to try to make the hot cocoa bombs. Is that what they call them? Those little round things with the chocolate, and then inside it is the hot cocoa, and you put them in warm milk and they kind of dissolve. I'm excited about that. I'm going to give that a try. And so she sent a real pretty card. Absolutely love it. Thank you so much. And she used the matching envelopes. Love that. And then Sherry also sent me this beautiful card. Thankful for friends like you. And look at that plaid paper. How many of you remember that? I showed you that about 2 weeks ago. And look at these gourds. Oh my goodness. I don't have that DSP. Now I wish I did. But look at how pretty. And then on the inside, she sent some healing thoughts my way. And I really do appreciate that. So Sherry, thank you so much. It's always... you may think like, oh, she's a Stampin' Up! Demo. She doesn't appreciate cards in the mail. We all appreciate cards in the mail. And I have a bunch of cards I need to send out. So that may be this weekend's task. So next up, Paper Pumpkin. Remember I shared this with you? I had gotten last month's Paper Pumpkin and I ordered 2 additional kits. And I did the refill kits because I already had all the consumables. And I sat down. I was feeling pretty good. I don't know if maybe the medication taper, I was able to cut a little bit and color a little bit. And so I have all these cards. These are going to be part of my Christmas cards I'm mailing out. So I want to share with you with the 2 other sets. Let me show you what all I made. If you missed the last time we were together, I showed you I took some of them and I used those little wobbles. I love those little wobbles. And I kind of made them how Stampin' Up! Recommended. And this was another one. Oh, and don't forget your envelopes, right? Even though they're printed, do a little ho ho ho. And it's ho ho ho, not H-O-E, ho ho ho. It's ho ho like Santa Claus ho ho. And here's another one. And look what I did on here. I did the little, I love that little sleigh with the reindeer. And another ho-ho on there. So these were the recommended ones. Oh, and on the inside, I just used this big Merry Christmas because, I figured that takes up a lot of room. And I can't write much in there then, right? Anyhow, so here was another one. This was the little wobble. I think I did pretty good with the Santa that you just had to stamp over him. And I just took my time, a little wobble there. And inside again, a little Merry Christmas. And I love the envelopes. Look how pretty they are. A little Santa there and more ho-hos. And then I took the other 2 refill kits that I bought. And I looked at the back of the flyer that comes with it. And there was kind of like this layout. And I thought, well, that's fun, right? So that's what I did with those. And a little Merry Christmas. So if you're on my Christmas card list, you may be receiving one of these or something else. And here's another one. And I put a little glimmer on his nose there. So cute. And this was the Mary that, I have, oh, here it is. See, this is how the Mary looked. And what I did is I just turned it over right into the ink pad. And I wanted the Mary to really stand out. So I just colored it with the ink. And I think it's cute. I love his little Santa nose. And for you and yours this Christmas, because I couldn't do Merry Christmas inside because the Merry Christmas was on the outside. So I did that. And here's another one. I had a couple little wobbles left over. Joy, 'tis the season to be jolly. And Merry Christmas. And I think I shared those. Did I share those already? Oh, I think I did. Oh, this was the one I showed you. Remember with the the puff paint. Okay, so it sat a while and it's actually hard. I was afraid it was going to stay smooshy, but it's actually got hard and nice. And just some embellishments that were left over. Again, the Merry Christmas. And yeah, that's what I did with those. So I'm already ahead of the game. It's hard to believe that next week is already going to be Thanksgiving. And surprisingly enough, let's tuck that away. Oh, I have my other light that's charging. This is what came today. I was so excited. Oh my goodness, like it came so quick. I don't know, it just seems like it came quick. How many of you got your paper pumpkin? So while I was waiting for you all to arrive, I thought, yeah, I can sit and I can do this. So this is the paper pumpkin from the North Pole, the November 2022. So this is the one for November. We are currently in the one for December now. So if you're not yet a paper pumpkin subscriber, what are you waiting for? Look at the fun cards I just made. And this one is all tags. And I know a few people opted out this month because they thought tags. But you know what? You can take those tags and you can turn them into so many things. So let me share. Let me put those aside for a minute. Here is the stamp set. Let's try to see it here. Look at the size of this. Oh my goodness, I was so shocked. It is the size of the actual block. And it has ho, ho, ho. Okay, it would be better if I flipped it over. Express delivery, North Pole. I love that. There's a to and a from. Merry Christmas, no peeking. Joy, there's a candy cane. From Santa, open me, and your ho, ho, ho. And then there's like a little dot for polka dots. So you can already see the ones I used. And these were an add-on. You can still get these, but you have to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. And they were only $4, and you get 12 of them. And they match perfectly with last month's, and they worked with this month's too. And let me show you. We got Cherry Cobbler is our ink spot. And these are all the goodies that come along with it. So here they shared the little bags. There is a code to shop for refills and add-ons. And then a sneak peek of what's coming for the December is going to be good things come in small packages. And so it's going to be little small package boxes. But if you're not into that, don't cancel that yet. So if you went in and said, oh, I don't want this one, because there's going to be an extra add-on that you can get where you can take those boxes and turn them into cards. So there's going to be cards and envelopes that you can add on. And I'm excited about that. We all need little boxes all the time. Sometimes you have a little gift for someone and you're going to absolutely love it. And look at the box. I love how they're doing the boxes now. So this is the kit. It makes 12 tags. Okay, so 12 tags. Everything you need is included. And here on the back it shows you all the fun things that come along with some additional ideas. So let me show you what I did. I used these that I ordered from the add-on kit, and I thought these would be so fun to use as gift card holders. So here's one of the tags, and I did these. These are quick as a wink to do these. folded this over. If you wanted to put maybe a little cookie inside, or you can make a card and put a card inside and mail that off and take your tag. And here was another one. Look, it says open me, these little snowflakes. These were little embellishments I had left over from a previous paper pumpkin kit. And it comes with a little glitter and some twine. I think this one is my most favorite because I love, love, love this snowflake. And again, you know, you can go ahead, put a little cookie, a little treat in there, gift card holder, so many other things you can do. You can take this whole tag and put it on the front of a card. So don't ever think that, you know, it's tags and it's not going to be something I'm going to want to do, because you know what's going to happen. You're going to see all of us demonstrators that come out with alternative projects, and you're going to wish that you didn't pass up on that month, because you can always go back if there's kits available. They will have refills, so the consumable items, you can get refills. And sometimes if you're lucky enough, they will have some of the boxes left that you can go back and purchase. But again, you need to be a Paper Pumpkin subscriber. All right, so there we go. What did I miss? They are great. And what are they, $22? Is it $22? Somebody quote me on the price of that. Somebody quote me. I'm just going back looking at my massages. All right. They are a lot of fun, and I love them, and I look forward to them all the time. And let me see, my tea is kind of looking kind of sad here. Okay. So tonight, what are we going to do tonight? Tonight we are going to take a ride on the Santa Express. Who wants to go for a ride on the Santa Express with me? Come on now, don't be shy. And so I want to share, this was what I was going to do last week. So I have to kind of remember what I was going to do because I don't remember. But slimline cards. This is so fun. The slimline cards, and how about the business size envelopes? Now we do have envelopes that you can buy, but if you're watching your pennies, you can use your business envelope and just put a little bit of designer series paper on that flap, because this was just a business one. This wasn't the slimline that we sell. But this paper is so much fun. And sometimes, you know, you may not want the stamp set, but you love the paper. What I recommend, if you don't like to fussy cut, maybe you have a scan and cut, you can scan and cut them out. But get the DSP and get the dies that go along with it. And here's the inside, special delivery just for you. And how fun is this? A lot of people like to send letters at Christmas time. You know, like they like to catch up and say, you know, this is what the family's been up to. So a slimline card would be the perfect thing to put a little letter inside to send off this year for your Christmas card. And I just think it's simply adorable. And where is the designer series paper? I thought I had it out. Oh, here it is. Okay, so let's take a look at the paper. And the paper is called Santa Express. It's 12 by 12. And something very amazing happened with Stampin' Up. They are using all different skin tones now. I think that's great. You know, we kind of never, you know, I never really think about that kind of stuff. And I'm so glad that they decided to do that. But look at this fun paper. All the different skin tones of Santa. And the dies will cut those Santas out. Here's a real nice diagonal. And can I tell you, oh, how good it smells. It just smells so good. Now look at Santa here. He and the missus, they're just skating away. And I'm going to show you a card with them skating away. And here's the back side of that one, which is fa la 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 la. Right? And here's the train. Look at how cute with the reindeer, and there's packages. So cute, adorable paper. You can do so much with this. And how about some ho-ho-hos? So maybe you don't like, you know, maybe you're not into the trains, but maybe you're into ho-hos. So, hey, why not? Ho-hos, aren't they some kind of donut too? Here's a whole page with packages that you can cut out. And, of course, you know, kind of like a smoosh polka dot. Love that. I haven't used those pages. And look at these with the cute little trees. How cute would that be? If you're into scrapbooking, you want to make a little scrapbook for the holidays. And of course, some real pretty, I'm going to call them snowflakes on green. And how about this one? This is the one that I used on my card right here. You see the background? That's what I used. So you can get four different cards out of this, or you can cut them up and, you know, make something that way. And on the back side, we have, of course, some red. And yeah, my cut aparts in there that I used. So real fun. And there's still time to get these, although they're not on sale because the sale is only on the annual catalog, but you'll definitely want to stock up on this paper and definitely invest in the dies, unless you like to fussy cut. I'm one of those people that do like to fussy cut, but lately I haven't been doing too good of a job with the fussy cutting, so the dies come in handy. All right, so let's go ahead and let me put the card here so I can remember what I'm doing. All right, so here we go. All right, so we have Granny Apple Green. Oh, what happened there? I'm going to cover that up anyhow. Granny Apple Green. Let me get my paper trimmer because I didn't write down any measurements. So slimline cards. This is cut 7 by 8.5, and it's scored at 3.5. Yes, scored at 3.5. Okay, so that is going to be. You know, I think if I put that on the inside, let me get my bone folder. All right, so that'll be that. Let me do the other measurements. How about, remember this paper? Love this paper. So this layer is going to be 3 1/4. And if I miss your comments, I will go back after I'm done and I will address any questions. But there's plenty of us here that I'm sure if you have a question, somebody can shout out. Oh no, look, I did write it down. Okay. Oh, yeah, never mind. Okay, so this is going to be the layer for here. And then here is that strip. So we're just going down 1/4 each side. So that is going to be 8 by 3. 3 by 8. And that's going to make that layer like so. See how fun that is? And then for the inside, of course, it's going to be the same size as that first layer, which is 8.5 by 3.5. That would be for the inside. And then all I did was just take a small little strip, and that's going to go down along the bottom here. And I think that's 1 inch by, what was that again? 8.5. All right, I think we got it. Got it good, right? Okay. How's that all sound to everybody? All right. So on the inside, let's go ahead and do that. I think I have one of these are new. I think this one. No, that one feels like a newer one. All right. So we're going to use our green glue. And less is best with this glue. So if you're kind of new with gluing, try not to go too close to the edge because it'll smooshy out. And we're just going to put this down here along the bottom, like so. And where are my pieces? Hold on, please. Hold on. There we go. Okay. So here are all my little pieces that I cut out. We have these really nice envelope, clear envelopes. So these are really nice to cut them out and put them in there. So let's put a couple trees down on the inside. So if you're sitting watching TV, you know, go ahead and pull out some of these sheets, cut them up. It's a good way to, well, how I look at it is if my hands are busy, that I am cutting something out or I'm die cutting something out, then that means my hands are not going up to my mouth wanting to eat something. Because I had lost some weight and now I feel like these steroids are killing me and I feel like a blimpo. So, yeah. I felt really good though, you know, with the weight that I had lost, but I think it's finding its way back. And I'm not liking that. But anyhow, and I guess it doesn't help too much that, you know, I sit on my behind all day. But anyhow, so if we're busy crafting, oops, it means we're not busy eating. If you have that problem, maybe you're lucky enough you don't have to worry about that. Well then, you are lucky for sure. Whoops. All right, so let's use our bone folder. All right. Okay, I'm not going to stamp anything on this one on the inside. You certainly can if you want to. You can probably even put a little maybe picture on here if you wanted to. Oh, I think I needed to trim that a little bit, but that's going to fill the whole inside. Is that what I did on that one? No, I didn't. Oh well, okay. So there we go, the whole inside is full. Alrighty. Okay, so now let's build our little scene. We're going to go ahead and glue this. And if you didn't know, there are two sides of this glue. Let me glue this on here and then I'm going to show you. Because some people were not aware that this green glue has two tips. So if you're doing something where you need to do a lot of coverage, there's this end. You'll want to definitely cover up, put the end on that before you squeeze this, or you're going to have a mighty mess. But there are two sides to it. All right. Okay. So this will go on to here. And then we will be building our little scene. Whenever I make cards like this, it kind of reminds me of when I was little, a little girl, just a few years back, and with like doll houses, things like that. Because I always thought that this is like, you know, playing like with the dolls, right? All right, so here what I did is I used the dies and I cut out of the silver metallic paper. This is going to be my rails that are going to go down here along the bottom. And I'm just going to, they kind of, see how they can kind of match together like that? So I think I'm going to trim it first. Let me align this up if I can, if my hands will allow me to. And my scissors. And I'm just going to go to the end right there. Okay. All right, so let's go ahead and put our track down. But isn't this the cutest? You know, I always remember growing up, we always had a platform at Christmas time. And I know many of you may know what I'm talking about. If you are younger, you may not. But it was kind of like a thing. Everybody's house had, oh gosh, I'm like struggling here. Everyone's house had a platform. You had all of those, I don't want it there, I want it up here. Sometimes I have a little struggle with getting things to go straight. A little platform, and you had all those little plastic houses that lit up, and you had a train underneath the tree, and you put all that snow, you know, that fluffy snow that used to drive my mother crazy because, you know, it would get it all over because we always had animals. We always had, like, mostly cats, but we had dogs too. And they would like to walk across the platform, and then they would walk away, and all of it would stick in their paws, and my mother would go like absolutely crazy because she'd be like, oh my goodness, there's like little cat prints all over. But so that's what this card kind of reminds me of. All right, so let's pick out our little, we have one with presents, and here's one with a little deer, and then we need Santa. Santa. Oh, and the other thing is, let me get this out. So some of them may be cut off like this, but you know what? If you're going to put it like here, you know, you could still use that. You don't have to throw them away. So along the edges, sometimes you may see, you know, that some of them are kind of cut. So use them all. Don't throw anything away. You can use it all. All right, here we go. Here's Santa. Come on out, Santa. Sorry about the crinkle. All right, so here we have our little Santa, and we have our little reindeer and our little packages. And what I'm going to do with this is I'm going to use dimensionals, and I'm going to raise it up. So let's just put some dimensionals on here. But I just think this is so cute. And you know, there's hardly any stamping with this. So maybe you don't have a whole lot of product, or you know, you're watching your budget. I certainly am now with not working. So I'm trying to use what I have and not have to, you know, invest too much. So by purchasing a pack of this designer series paper, you really can do a lot with it. So there's our Santa, and here's our train. And you'll definitely want to stick around because I have a few other surprises of something else that I'm going to be creating with, using up every tiny bit and scrap of things, especially when you cut and you have like odd sizes. So now I'm going to use the tip of this to kind of connect to my train, like so. So it's sitting on the rails. Isn't that cute? Now you can zhuzh that up a little bit if you want. You want to add some Wink of Stella on there. You know, you want to do a 3D effect. I'm going to show you another idea using the gnomes with making an ornament. So stick around. I've been creating, because you know there's nothing better than when you're not really feeling your best and coming up to your craft room and making something fun. Okay, so I did a little stamp here. Santa Claus is coming to town. Made a little flag out of that. I'm just going to stick that on there. Okay, so let's put that up here. Santa Claus is coming to town. And then with the stamp set, I stamped these little poofies. And did I put Wink of Stella on there? I don't remember if I did. I can't see it, so we'll have to. So these will be the little poofies that are coming out of the top here. And I wanted to do a lot of this ahead of time in case, you know, I was struggling with, well, I think I want to put that down a little further. I have dimensionals on the back, so that's going to kind of raise that up a little bit. There we go with that. And, oh, and then I'm going to add these iridescent pearl basic jewels to put in the center. To put in the center of my little wheels here. And let's see, I use the big ones, yes. Oh, and take your pick tool. If you don't have one of these, you need one of these. This is a definite. I think it's like a $10 item. But where'd that go? How cute is this card? You guys like this card? Let me know. Show me some hearts. Let me know what you think. It comes together so quick, and if you have kids or grandkids, they would absolutely love putting these cards together because you do all the work and they just do the assembly. And I'm looking forward to Thanksgiving weekend because my grandkids are going to be coming and staying over at Grandma's. They're going to help me do some decorating. But Grandma's house is going to be not throw up Christmas. That's what my daughter always calls my house. It's like throw up Christmas. Because I'm kind of cutting back this year. I'm not putting up all the things I normally put up. But anyhow, and then you would, if you wanted to embellish, you know, your envelope, put a piece of the strip of the paper on there. And there you go. I think Winka Stella is she hiding in here? Stella, are you in my basket? Stella, I don't see her. Huh, Stella? Oh, here she is. So you can go ahead and add some Stella to your little poofs. And there you go. Easy as that. 1, 2, 3. So what do you guys think? Do you like that? Isn't that cute? So cute, right? So then you can go ahead, write your little letter, send that off to friends and family. So that is card number 1. Let me gather all these up. So let me know what you think. And all these little pieces, I'm just going to stick them back in there. We're good to go. So that is number 1 card. Super fun. Okay, so now all those little pieces that you had left over, let me show you what I did. I used the this is the tailor-made tag dies. So if you didn't get paper pumpkin, you'll want to like make your own tags. This is perfect die set to do, and I believe this is in the annual catalog, so you can get these at 20% right now. And I did not see them that they were on a back order or anything like that. So 2 different sets of tags, and then these are the little things that go up at the top, the little reinforcements. And I have some faux linen ribbon. It's in the real red. And let me show you. Look at how cute these are. These are the Charming Landscape embossing folders, and you get both. So you get the hills and you get the little, it looks like a little village. And I've used the little village for Halloween even. You can really do a lot with that. And then I have some of the red rhinestone basic jewels. So I made some tags of the leftover pieces when I cut that designer series paper. And all I did was I ran the tags through the dies, and then I did a little Merry Christmas and a deliver to, and look at how cute they are. So I am not wasting anything. Here's the one with the little houses. Super cute. So to do that, all you need to do is to have a white tag, and look at how cute these are. These are the little pieces. So you can do, you know, if you don't want to put anything on, this one would be perfect to stamp on. And I need a green one. They're super thick. Okay. And then a little reinforcement. So you can sit and do a whole bunch of those. Let's see, which one do I want to do? I am going to do, I don't know why that's stuck in there. I am going to do the little, and I have like glue stuck on my finger and everything's sticking to me. I'm going to do that one. Let me get my little baby. So this will work in your little mini emboss machine. If you don't have one of these, oh my goodness, you need this in your life. I mean, there are some things in life that you can get away with that you don't need, but then there are these little doohickeys that you truly do need. All right, so let's see. How did I do that? Okay, so here's your little kind of mountains. So I kind of want to put it up near the top here. Come on, hands, work it. Now when you're using folders, always put the fold in first. And these are the, are these the 3D ones? I think these are the 3D ones, I think. If I go to do it and it won't go through, then I'll know I have the wrong thing. Okay, let's just crank that baby through. Well, I didn't think I had the right one. Hold on. Too thick, maybe. Sorry, brain's a terrible thing to lose. No, it's too thick. Somebody's out there saying, oh my gosh, you don't even know how to use your stuff. Well, here we go, I think. No, I don't think that's working either. Did it? No, it didn't. All right. Somebody help me out here. What am I doing wrong? 4, 3. This is the thicker one. Here we go. There we go. I was using the wrong one. Okay. There we go. Okay. So look at how cute that is. Once you figure out which one you're supposed to use, so yeah. Well, it's been a while. It's been a while. Okay. Tidy all these up here. Put them over there. But you get the 2 folders with these, so they come all together in one. And let me put you down there, baby. All right. Now, where am I? Okay. So I am going to do Poppy Parade. I guess that was Poppy Parade I used. Poppy Parade. And let's see. I want to do a Merry Christmas. So I absolutely love Brightest Glow. I love the Merry Christmas on this. This is what I used my paper pumpkins. And unfortunately, the Brightest Glow Designer Series paper is all sold out. So if you missed out on that, I got some in my stash. Okay, so we're going to do a little Merry Christmas. Just like that. So look at my first stamping for the night. Let me do my cleaner here. Squeaky, squeaky. I'm so glad to be back here with all of you. You don't know how much this means to me to be here. And let's see. Oh, I know what I was using. I am going to use my paper pumpkin from last month. And oh, la 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 la. Let's see. Deliver to. There it is. I couldn't see it. Deliver to. And I'm going to stamp that on here. Deliver to. Well, I could do it this way, I suppose. Deliver to. Deliver to Sue. I absolutely love this paper pumpkin Santa. This whole one, this is like such a huge set too. Absolutely love it. All right, so let me close this up before you know what can happen with that. All right, let's put our tag together. So we will put that there, that there, that there. Oh, let's get our little thingy here. I think there's 2 of them here. Yeah, because when I run them through, I usually run through 2 at one time. And I'm just going to put a little dab of glue. And when you put these on, the flat end goes up to the top. I know a lot of times you don't want to do it that way, but that's how it fits the bestest. And let me get a piece of ribbon. And don't forget to have a pair of your scissors devoted to ribbon. So the scissors are very inexpensive. You'll definitely want to have one pair for paper and one for ribbon. So let's stick that in there. How you all doing out there? Everybody doing good? You getting to see me and my iPad and real life and iPad. But I decided to use my different holder this time to hold my phone. So you kind of get a little bit more of a view with that. Alrighty. Now be careful when you go to pull this, because remember, it is only paper. And just like gently pull. Let me just fix that. Fix that edge. So I'm utilizing this cute little container. Nancy had sent me edible arrangements, and I just thought this cute little container is just perfect to keep all my doodads, because the other thing I used was always falling over. So that's just perfect. Okay, now where's that little pin? And put back on my ribbon. There it is. That could be dangerous. All right. Okay, so then we'll just add a little bit of embellishment on there. And we will have some tags to put on our gifts. One. I like to do 3 or 5. You know, normally when I buy things, I have to buy 2, 4, 6. But when I'm doing card things, I do 3, 5, 7 kind of thing. How many of you do that too? Or how many of you, okay, and I know you're out there, when you go to buy something, you can never pick the first one in the front. You always have to go to the back. How many are guilty of that? All right, so there's our cute little tags. So all the little leftover pieces from the card that we did before, now we're going to have little tags to go along with it. You can also take those little tags and make them into cards too. But that's a way to use up all the leftover pieces from when you made your slimline card, because you're going to have a little bit left over. Make them into tags so you utilize everything and we don't throw anything away. So let me know, what do you think of those? You guys like the tags? Super cute. Super easy to do. Okay, so we have our cards. We have our tags. All right, let me put that all aside there. So what are we going to make next? Let's make another card. Put those here. Put that there. Now, this is going to incorporate Santa swinging his little misses, and we're also using the paper from the gnomes, the gnome paper. Oh, what's that? Oh, it's my gnomes. Okay, so this is the Storybook Gnomes, and if you don't have this paper, oh my goodness, you are missing out. This is such cute paper, and again, Stampin' Up! Is all different skin tones, even with the gnomes. So get the paper, get the dies, and you can cut out the mushrooms, you can cut out the gnomes, you can, oh my gosh, the dies, have you seen? I shared Kate's card that she had sent me with the dancing gnomes, and FYI, I got a sneak peek at the new upcoming catalog that's coming out for January and Celebration. And if you like gnomes, there's going to be more gnomes, and they're peeking gnomes, so they're kind of peeking out. They're super cute. All right, so let's go ahead and do this card. I'm going to bring a piece of paper in. All right, so for this card, we have Knight of Navy. Look at me, I'm throwing everything all around here. Knight of Navy. And I use the whimsical dies. I think that's what they're called. Yes. These are the Stitch with Whimsy dies. So they don't cut out, you know, they just do these little dots. But it's a nice decorative touch, and I use that on the inside of my card for a little Merry Christmas. Okay? But that will be for my inside, so let me put that aside. And then out of the Designer Series paper from the gnomes, I cut out the little mountains, and that's going to go on here. But what we want to do is we kind of want to make the background, I don't know if you can tell on here, but I made the background kind of look a little snowy. And I don't know if anybody noticed today, but there was a little snowy going on outside. And that was exciting because, you know, when you don't have nowhere to go and you're home and it's snowing, yippee! All right, so I know this is not Stampin' Up, but shh, don't tell nobody. Okay, it's not. But we're going to use Whisper White. Oh, and if you love these, well, you know, the ones that are Stampin' Up, because I only have so many of them. We're coming out with mini ones, little mini ones. So that's going to be coming up too in the new catalog. So what we're going to do is we're going to make it like a snowy scene. And I know they say don't go direct to paper, but this is okay because this is a snowy scene. And this is craft ink. Okay, so this, you can emboss this if you'd like, but it does take a little bit longer to dry. And you see how that looks like a cloud, right? So that's okay. You want it to look cloud-like. Okay, so we're just going to give it a little background. Let me flip it around. Not sure how much down the bottom we're going to see, but just in case. Okay, it's just going to add a little bit of snowy background. You know, you could do that to it too if you want. You could stamp it with a stamp set if you want. But if you don't have that, you just have sponges, you know, or your little brush, you can do that. Alrighty. So then what we're going to do is we're going to lay this on here and decide how you want your mountains to go. So I'm just going to wing it. And whoop, 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 whoop. Just going to wing it. And this will go on here. And then I'm going to use my scissors, my paper scissors, or you can use your paper trimmer. I probably should use the paper trimmer. I don't trust myself cutting straight, but I'm going to do it. I'm going to take one for the team. I'm going to do it. So if you want to do some fun cards, designer series paper is your way to go. And you know we love it. And you could probably, even if you wanted to put this on the inside or do something with it, I'm not going to worry about it. So there's our little snow scene, right? So then I have some of this silver paper, designer series paper, and it kind of reminded me of like ice, you know, like, you know, skating on ice. So I'm going to layer that down along the bottom. And it kind of even has like ridges in it. I think it may be on a back order, but don't quote me. So that's going to be like my little ice rink. And then here I have the Santa and the Misses. Now I did fussy cut this out a couple weeks ago. And we're going to have them like they're sitting there on ice skates. We're going to raise them up as well. How are we doing on time, folks? Am I losing people? Y'all leaving me? Notice the numbers have gone down a little bit. I'm hoping that it's not because you're not liking what I'm doing, because I really think these are super fun. Okay. But you want to stick around because I have an ornament. I want to show you how you can make an ornament. You want to use all of your papers and things that you have and get the most out of them. So we're going to raise them up. And he's just swinging her. They're just having a good old time. And then there's these cute little penguins that come with the stamp set. So I colored them in. And, you know, he's just having a good time too. He's just so happy. He's like, ooh, Santa and the Misses are just having a good old time before, you know, it's time for them to get their work done. And he's just sliding around there too. He's having fun. You can put one on the inside if you'd like. And then I did You Make This Season Jolly. I'm going to have to trim that a little bit. And again, use that silver paper. And I'm going to raise that up as well. So you'll notice when I do my lives now, a lot of the prep I like to do ahead of time. Just so you don't have to sit here and watch me struggle sometimes with things. Okay, and then rhinestone basic jewels. You know, these are forgotten about anymore because we have so many wonderful embellishments. Come on out. And why won't that come out? Oh, I'm stuck on there. Oh, there we go. Okay. But we forget about these because we have so many wonderful embellishments. But I decided these would kind of look like stars. Like little stars in the sky. Right? You could put a real big one, and that could be like the North Star. Let's do a real big one for Santa. The North Star. There you go. I don't know what direction that is, but anywho. Let's see how many. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, no, we need one more. 7. There we go. Look how cute that is. All right. Let's put that over there. And then our inside. What is my watch telling me? Look, I reached my goal. Who knew sitting at a desk stamping you would be able to reach your goal? Oh, my legs aren't even moving. Doesn't that happen to anybody else? I know my daughter was telling me she was crocheting and her thing went off that she was reaching her goal as well. I was like, well, hey, could crochet. Oh, and I have good news, everybody. Delilah will be making her appearance, which is my new granddaughter, will be coming on December 16th is the date that Michelle is going to be having her C-section for Delilah. So we're going to be real excited to have her come along and finally meet her. We've been waiting anxiously for her arrival. The boys are excited about their new sister coming. Let's just put a couple of these little guys in here. So Michelle found out today when she went to the doctor, and I'm guessing it's okay to share that because they shared it on Facebook. So, all right. So let's see. What did I do? Okay. Let's see. What do we want to say? Hubby and Christmas shines bright. Let's just do the big. You make this season, Joe. Let's just use the big Merry Christmas because that's my favorite. Need my block. Oh, there it is. And what color do I have for that? Basic gray. Here comes Aurora. She's like, hey, what's happening in this room? Let's just do a big Merry Christmas. Right there. Don't you love that Merry Christmas? Absolutely do. Absolutely. And there we go with that one. Okay. So there we go. You make this season jolly, and that's crooked. Everything I do is crooked anymore. Well, no, I didn't say anymore. I say all the time everything's crooked. So there's a cute little Santa and the missus, and they're skating on the ice with their little penguin friend. Super cute, fun. Let DSP do all the work for you. Don't be having to, do other stuff. All right, one more project for you to share tonight. And I got these cute little ornaments on Amazon. I've been into making ornaments because when I was struggling with trying to do the stamping, I wanted to do some sort of crafting. And I found making ornaments was kind of super fun. So let me show you what I did. So these are just wooden ornaments, and they come with a little twine already in the package. And I took the Santa from the paper pumpkin and the little Merry Christmas and the designer series paper. This is the gnome paper. Isn't that cute? And it's just a wooden thing you could write on the back, with the year or to and from. These would be great to tie on packages, to and from, and then they can save them and put them on their tree. And then here's one with the gnomes. Your kindness does not go unnoticed. And this is using the designer series paper. So I thought I would share that with you. So what I did, and I did this ahead of time, I took the designer series paper and I glued it on and I cut around it, and then I used a nail file. I used a nail file. Did I put it here or not? So here is the kindest gnomes. Let me see if I have it in here, if I have the nail file in here. Maybe I had to use it because my nails have been horrible lately. Anyhow, just take a nail file if you have a little sanding block and just sand around the edges. And this is the twine that comes with it. So the back is just, you know, the wood. And these are the kindest gnomes. If you don't have this, oh my goodness, you need this in your life. And it has the stamps, and then there are coordinating adhesive back gems. And there are the dies too, which I know I've used these before because I absolutely love them, and I don't think I'll ever get rid of my gnomes because love me some gnomies. All right, so I already have this done. So all you got to do then, again, this is designer series paper. Just go ahead and use the dies and cut them out. And let's see what we can create. Now these do not have the dies, but you just have to fussy cut. So let's see. We have all different pieces here. I just fussy cut some of those out. Let's kind of go with a blue one. Well, let me see what gnome I have in here first. Because if not, where was my gnomes that I had? Oh, they fell on the floor before. Okay, here they are. Now, if you wanted to stamp them and color them in, this is how they would look if you stamped them and colored them in. Look at how cute they are. And here's the little houses. These were all stamped and colored with our Stampin' Blends. And that's super thick. And look how cute. So let me use that instead. Let's do that, right? Why? Because we can. What are you moaning about? Someone's up in this room moaning. But if you like to cut them out of the paper, you certainly can. These I had cut out quite a while ago. Look at, there's even little snowflakes. Here's the little witch legs. How many remember those when I was making that? All right, let's see. Here's a blue one. Ooh, that looks fun. So here's a little gnome house. Oh, I like him. He's super cute. You can have like a little friend too. Maybe that's too many. Let's go with that. And then maybe some of these little woodland creatures. I think they're cute. All right, so what I want to do with these is I want to raise these up as well. Let me just get myself situated in my chair. So I'm going to use my dimensionals and make some cute little ornaments. Tie on packages, you know, and then every year when, you know, the grandkids or the family pulls out their ornaments, they'll have one and they'll say, oh, I remember when Sue made that one. We used to do that all the time, and we're starting that again this year with my family, is we decided we are all going to do ornaments. And I've already done some of mine. Okay, so let's have this little guy here. Now, because he's going to overlap, I don't want to put dimensionals there because he's going to be like too high. He's going to be off kilter. So I'm only going to put them on the right-hand side. But these would come together so quick. I'm going to put a little bit of glue on here. So I plan on making a whole bunch of these. You can have like a little specialty tree with just little handmade ornaments on. It'd be so cute. So that one's a little too close to the edge. But look at your designer series paper that you have and come up with other ways to use it. Let's put him there. And he's okay if he hangs off the edge. That is totally, totally fine. All right, let's see. What's we got here? This mess. Oh, here's a little bird. We could put the little bird sitting on top of his head. How about that? That's whimsical. And have him sitting there. And, oh, there's a little bunny. Or there's some mushrooms. These are the good mushrooms. These aren't those bad mushrooms that, you know. We won't go there. This is a family show. We have good mushrooms. We could tuck that behind the house a little bit. If you wanted to trim that off, you can. You could add some Wink of Stella. You could dimensionalize them. Let's see. The little bunny. We could put, no, I don't want to hide the bunny there. We could put the little bunny there. Put a little dimensional on him. And a little bit of glue on there. And let's see what else we got. Cut out. Oh, and that's a bird. I don't know. Do you think that's enough? Sometimes I always feel like less is best, but you know, sometimes you can't stop. You just keep going. Keep on going. Keep on going. Another mushroom, maybe. Well, maybe that's too many mushrooms. All right. Well, you can make yourself a little tag on there. Add some Wink of Stella. Stella. Here we go. And you can have a little Stella on his beard. But these are just so fun. A little bit on the there. Let's give everyone some Stella. Just because we love our Stella. All right. So what do you guys think? Are these super fun or what? There you go. Now I definitely would like to put a little tag on there of something or another. But, you know, all these cute little gnomes, you can color them whatever color you want them to be. Use your Stampin' Blends. And if you're not into coloring, then use your designer series paper. Or you can even use these gnomes like this and put them on there. Super cute. You can take these gnomes and put them back to back and have those little swinging legs that you're seeing everywhere and make yourself a little ornament, you know, out of those. You know, you would have to align them up better, but you know what I mean. To hang on the tree, maybe write a little, you know, 2022. All those kinds of things. I wonder how this would be here. Yeah, let's add that. Yeah, let's do that. Put that up there. And and Stella, bring her back in. Put some maybe little embellishments on there. Where are those? You know, you can go as crazy or as simple as you want. Lost my little doohickey thing, so let me just pick them off and stick them on. See how that's going to go. Oh, how cute. 3, 4. No, I got to do 5. You know me, I got to do 5. Oop, where'd that go? Oop. Well, it's stuck to my finger. I know under this mess somewhere is where my little thingy is. And there, a little bit of bling on there. And there you go. Look how cute that is. So what do you guys think? I know I have such a mess here. I want to share with you everything. But get yourself a little container, cut up all these little things and have them all nice and organized, or put them in the little baggies. So then you'll have them when you want to sit and craft and put things together. All right, so let's clear the desk a little bit and we will go over and see all the fun things that we made tonight together. Okay, there it is. Dory, is that you? I'll tell you, you come up here, you know, the whole, and here's the twine that comes with those ornaments. You can get them off Amazon. So we have our cute little ornaments that we made. I'll take pictures of all these and I will post them all so that you can maybe be inspired. Oh, here's another thing you can do is if you take some of your white cardstock, you can make yourself a little mound of snow. Just cut it out with your scissors and do that. Get rid of this. So here are our fun ornaments. Is that all of them? probably lost under this pile. So we have our cute little ornaments. We have our little Santa and the Misses skating. Cute little tags, using up all the little pieces left over. And of course our adorable, adorable little Santa Express letter card that you can put the letter in there, or you can just write however you want it to be. So what do y'all think? You like it? I do. I had fun. I'm so glad you were all here to share this evening with me. And I had a lot of fun. I hope you did too. If there's anything in particular that you would like me to show, I know we're getting down to the wire for Christmas. I don't know if you guys want to see more Christmas forthcoming, or maybe you've had enough of Christmas and we can move on to something else. But oh, my blocks are falling. So let me love them all. Oh, thank you. Thank you, thank you. Love it. Tonight was fun. So adorable. Hi, Sue. So cute. We'll have to get Jerry in the workshop. Hey, Betty. Yeah. Jerry would have a lot of fun with all these. He can cut out little wood things so you could glue them on. That would be fun. Witch legs. Did you like the witch legs? Love the Santa Mrs. card. Crooked story of your life. Yeah, honestly, I don't know. I'm the same way. So wonderful. Rhinestones are a classic. They are. Those and the pearls. And we forget to use them because we always have so many new embellishments that are coming out. I love the ideas. Happy you're here. I'm so happy you were all here. You almost missed it. Well, that's okay, because I'm going to post this and you'll be able to see it. And if I could figure out, I had some issues posting it on my YouTube channel. But more Christmas. Okay. Great hair and a happy voice. Yeah, life gives us bumps in the road. But it's the way that we approach those bumps in the road that make a world of difference. You can't just sit and feel sorry for yourself, because life goes on and you need to go on as well. And the positive outlook it's just what you have to do. You just have to, know that God is going to protect you, and He has a plan, and things happen for a reason. It's a life-changing experience, but, you just go with it. And I don't want anything to hold me back from the things that I enjoy and the things that I love, which includes all of you. So again, thank you all so much for joining me. I'm going to try to see if I could come on more often. And because I know Christmas is coming and you may be looking for ideas, and let me know. Definitely send me a message or post it somewhere if there's something in particular you want to see. And then I can plan that, and that makes my job a little bit more easier. But thank you all for joining me. I hope you have a wonderful rest of your night and your weekend. I will try to come on next week before Thanksgiving. So in case I miss you, may you and your families all have a wonderful, happy Thanksgiving. Don't eat too much turkey. I am going to be doing Thanksgiving this year, and my job are the pies and the turkey, which Michelle is bringing this weekend because her husband got a free turkey. So, hey, if it's free, it's for us, right? And they all bring all the fixins. My son, his girlfriend, Michelle and Mike, and they all bring everything. So I'm looking forward to that, and having the kiddos for the long weekend to help me decorate and just spend some time with them as well. So thank you, everyone. Again, thank you for orders that you've placed. I really, truly do appreciate it. If you are going to place an order, don't forget to use the host code that's posted here. If your order is going to be $150 or more, don't use the host code, because then you will receive all the host benefits. And I want to make sure that you all receive what you're entitled to receiving. No sense in me getting it all, right? All right, everyone. Great seeing you all. And till next time, have a wonderful day, night, evening, week, and we'll see you later. Bye, everyone. Oh, It's not letting me do this because this Adobe thing says something. All right, hold on. Here we go. Okay.